Hi, my name is Aleksandra Bzdzikot and today we will talk about the subject of how women castrate men. Yes, we won't touch upon the physical castration because this is not our topic today. We will talk about psychological and emotional castration. You know, I meet so many women and they tell me all the time there are no real men in this world anymore. You know, that the true, real gentlemen, true, real men, they died at war and they are no longer here. This is, I guess, when you're a woman and when you're watching it, or maybe when you're a man, maybe you have heard it sometimes, that there are women who say these words, they complain, there are no true men anymore, and surprisingly, check it out, the women who usually complain in this way, they are masculine, and no wonder they don't perceive the men who are out there because they are the men themselves. And today I would like to touch upon the behaviors that are prevalent in women who castrate men, and what does it mean to castrate a man. First of all, castration is like a behavior of a woman who is doing something to prevent his man from doing something. So maybe it's better to describe it on an example. For example, if you say to your man, you both go to a supermarket, you have lots of you carry some heavy stuff, heavy products that you bought, and your man tells you, oh, just give it to me, okay, you can take this very light bag with I don't know, 2 oranges, right? And then you say, no, I'm fine, I'm totally fine, I will take it, no worries. Do you get it? How does he feel? Do you know it? Do you know how does he feel? Do you realize what are you doing to him when he offers his help, when he offers his strength, his masculinity, his power, and you decline it by saying that you will deal with it, it's all right, that you also want to be strong. And this is what modern feminists are standing for. And feminism, okay, it was a good movement, it gave women really a lot. Women could have a career, women could pursue many things in their life, they could go to the university, they could be equally treated in the workplace, equally treated as men, which is really super. But in terms of this masculinity and femininity, unfortunately, the feminists, but I don't want to talk about feminists in this video, what they did, they castrated men by taking masculine responsibilities, by saying to a man, no, I am equal to you, I will do it alone, I don't need your help. Yes, dear ladies, this is how it is, unfortunately. I hope you know it also from your own practice. But coming back to the castrating behaviors, first of all, the castrating behavior is criticizing and complaining. Sometimes we say, oh, when we are in a relationship, you could have looked better, or maybe you should, go to a gym, or you criticize the way he looks, the way he dresses, or something is not right because he, he washed the dishes the wrong way and not the proper way, and now there are some stains on it, on the coffee cup or something, and you criticize and you are picky and you say, oh, you do wrong this is not properly done, oh, maybe you could have done this better. So this is like, of course, soaring expectations come into play here, but criticizing your man is not the right thing to do. By the way, your man does not need to be perfect in washing the dishes. Believe me, you cannot expect that another person will be as good as you are in something that, for example, is your domain, or in something that you are good at. Let's say I'm not good at cleaning. Of course, I like ironing, I like some other stuff, I love cooking, but I'm not as good in cleaning, you know. And I don't expect that my man will clean, better than I, or the same as I do. And even if he cleans and there is still some dirt around, I don't really care, because what matters to me is that he did it. He cleaned, although he has some other super important stuff to do, more important than cleaning, you know. So you should appreciate a man and not criticize him. This was the first thing. The second thing is a comparison. And this happens when women meet over a coffee and go out for lunch, and sometimes I hear it, I enjoy going on my own to a coffee place or to a restaurant, and then I just hear what other ladies out there are saying, and they say, oh, the husband of Monica, he took her for holidays to a 4-star hotel, he bought her this dress, or he bought her cosmetics, or he did this, or he did that, and my John, he's always on the couch, he doesn't do anything, blah, 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 blah. So it's like complaining plus comparison. Never compare your man to any other man. How would you feel if your man would compare you to other women and would say you're not sexy enough, you're not this, you're not that? How would you feel? Really, comparing is the worst thing ever, because everyone is unique. Even if your man doesn't do everything correctly, you cannot compare him to other people or to other guys out there, or to criticize him. The next point is point number 3, and this is controlling. I guess there are many, you are very well aware of the women who have this controlling behavior, who are like controllers, who are like your mother, like, where are you going? Why are you not picking up my phone? Where have you been? Why do you need to sell this car, although the guy or the partner, the husband, paid for this car and it's his? Why do you care so much to control your man? The issue of controlling is, of course, much more elaborate than just what I described here. But if you want to control your man, how can he be a man? A man needs space, some freedom, some free time without you by his side. Controlling also stems from lack of faith, because I know many women who say, I need to control him because if I don't do that, he will fuck it up. He will just don't do it, and I will be in a mess or in a difficult situation, and that's why I need to control him. Dear ladies, controlling is number one doorway to hell, because men hate being controlled. Why? Because controlling reminds them of their mother. It was their mother who was telling, oh, maybe you should have put a hat on, or you should wear a warmer sweater or something. So this kind of controlling is a mother's behavior. And if you are controlling a man, you are playing his mother's role, and men, believe me, they do hate it. Especially if they had a very controlling, very criticizing mother. It's very important to realize that these behaviors are out there in women. And if you are a woman and you discover such behaviors within you, you need to ask yourself. First of all, you need to kind of analyze yourself, look at yourself, and ask yourself this question. Am I a masculine woman, or am I a feminine woman? How to judge this? A feminine woman would never act like this. She would never criticize her man. She would never complain about him. I'm not talking here about some situations where, I don't know, the man is just drinking beer and is an alcoholic. This is extreme. I'm talking about normal family situations or relationship situations. And if you are a woman who is all the time controlling, all the time playing the boss, not only at her work but also at home, who is all the time mothering him and all the time thinking he does it wrongly, then you're a masculine woman. How to turn into a feminine, you can watch my other videos, but for this video I would like to add a final touch. And this is respect, because many women now don't have a respect towards men. Yes, because they know it better, they think they know it all, they think they can carry everything on their own, on their shoulders, and they lost some respect for men. This is very sad, because I see it quite often in the daily life around me, and men really suffer, because I guess when you're a man, it's a pleasure for you to help a woman, to be masculine, to give your strength, to offer your strength, to offer your shoulder, to offer many other things that you can offer to a woman who appreciates it. So thank you so much for watching this video. This is all for today, and if you have any comments, any questions, do not hesitate to put them below. Until next time.